nation's most popular summer vacation destinations, but in this tough economy, how are Cape Cod's restaurants keeping prices low to ensure that tourists dine out? Mary Thompson is on the Cape with the story. Mary, good assignment.
I know, it's a nice one, Melissa. You know what? If Cape Cod is one of the nation's favorite vacation destinations, Baxter's Restaurant right here over my left shoulder in beautiful Hyannis Harbor is certainly one of the favorite destinations for locals and tourists alike. Now, Baxter's is open from April through October, so its key months are July and August. And this year, with gas prices high, food prices rising, and the economy on fragile footing, General Manager Kathy Tynan says Baxter is making every effort to keep costs low and prices affordable so their clients keep coming back.
Tough economy, the middle American family is having a tough time now, so we know that. So we'll try to take on some of that cost ourselves. We do have, as far as, being seasonal maintenance that we'll do ourselves. So we try to keep the overhead down for that reason.
Now, even as businesses like Baxter's try to keep their costs down, tourists like Steve Lively, who's been coming to Cape Cod for 30 years, says traffic still seems a little lighter this year than in past 4th of July weekends.
The question is, do you travel on $3.87 gas, or do you stay at home and do barbecues as your family in your neighborhood? So I think people are probably more community focused nowadays than they are about going out and spending a lot of money in these high-priced areas.
Now, of course, for seasonal businesses like so many on Cape Cod, keeping costs down are one thing, but the biggest variable in their business is weather. You can swallow, whatever higher food costs you have. You can do whatever maintenance to keep the costs down, but ultimately it's Mother Nature that has the final say. And this weekend, it looks like she is smiling on this part of the country.
Yeah, the whole
Melissa,
Northeast.
Bill, back to you.
The whole Northeast supposed to be great this weekend. How are the crowds? I mean, and let's face it, you know the Cape. The Thompson family goes way back on Cape Cod, so you know that area, you have the context. How are the crowds so far?
Well, a couple of things, just anecdotal things that you noticed driving down last night. The traffic wasn't all that heavy. Rentals are strong this year. That's the good news. But we spoke with the Chamber of Commerce just to get a sense of how the hotel bookings were. And they say, well, they're up from last year. They're still not quite as strong as the rentals are, which are already above those pre-recession levels. So while it's recovered from 2009, which was a tough year for Cape Cod, it still isn't quite back to the boom years, of course, of 2007 and 2006.
But I think after this shot and how gorgeous it looks, there's going to be a flood of people on the way out to see you, Mary. Thanks so much.
Mary Thompson working from home today.
Working really hard today.
Yeah.
Mary